Hey guys, this is Oblique again. Let's play Chocobo Panic Space Part 3. I'm gonna try to get this last level here. I already got the red pickup in it, so I don't have to fiddle around finding that. Let me know if you guys think I should edit out levels, especially if I blunder like I did there. I was a little impatient because I was running out of time. So let's try this one more time, and if I don't get it on this try, I will edit out until I get this star, and then we'll move on to the next level. But yeah, I can't believe I did that. I've done that so many times where I have, a handful of crystals left to get, and then I just screw up because I'm not paying attention. I get a little bit spacey because you're in the level for a good minute or two, not really paying attention. Man, these guys are gunning for me pretty hard. As far as I know, the enemies are the same throughout. So the enemies for this area are the same for the yellow, the green, and the red Chocobo. When you open up other areas that are unique to a specific Chocobo, those enemies are, of course, different, so they're going to be faster, or they're going to have a longer movement area. So yeah, this game can get frustrating from time to time, but for the most part, all the levels are very, very, very beatable. Again, you just have to take your time. You have to be patient. You can't run around willy-nilly, and yeah, you just have to pay attention. And seeing this can happen where you kind of just get in a little bit of a stalemate with a couple of stubborn enemies. But again, he did program in pretty decent AI, so they'll eventually back off. You won't be stuck forever. Some of the other games, there are places where you get stuck in a corner and you basically just have to decide when you're going to run into the enemy, and there's no way to avoid it. Also, I don't know if I said this before, I don't have a headset yet. I actually just ordered one today, but I wanted to try to get a couple of these videos out just to see if they work. I listened to the first two, and the sound quality is alright. It's not great, but I apologize if it's a little fuzzy or if I'm a little quiet. Right now I'm basically just using the microphone that comes with my desktop, which is actually built in, so it's kind of stationary and I can't really do much about moving it. I just have to either move closer or move further away from my screen. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a headset by next week, and the sound quality should improve, if not a lot, at least a little bit. Oh no, I messed up there. Yeah, some of these levels can get really long. Oh, let me see if I can find a coin up here. There's one right there. Let's see. Will I have enough time? Yes, I will. Plenty of time. That's the thing I try to avoid is usually there's 1 or 2 coins per little section. Right here there's only 1, so I kind of wasted that one. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, I got cornered right at the end. Oh! I forgot I had that, yes! Okay, so we're still on track. Hopefully I don't blunder again. Yeah, like I said, that can get really frustrating. I'm just glad I had the energy sphere, the extra life. Otherwise, I would have been a little upset because I would have had to run through this again. And I definitely would have edited it out at that point because you pretty much got to see the entire level already. So I have 10 left, and they're all right here, I believe. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. No, I'm missing one. Oh my god, you guys are probably screaming at me right now. I probably passed it like 4 or 5 times and did not even realize it. Oh man, I can't believe I did this. Yeah, if this goes on for too much longer, I think I'll just edit a bit of this out and show you where the last one is. Because these enemies are being a little stubborn. There it is, there it is. Man, that was a fiasco. So, yeah, level 2 is completely done. Now I can move on to the next one. Hopefully I can get the easy and normal difficulties done at this level. So yeah, there's also a brief introduction to each level. The blue Chocobo gives you, I guess, a quick history of where the level or the area came from. Right there, the fact that I had to get that power coin is kind of a, I wouldn't say terrible design, but a little bit frustrating, because if I wanted to save that for, you know, for when I'm a little bit cramped with enemies, I can use it then, but again, it's, you know, not that big of a deal. Those two guys. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, there's a couple areas. There's floor spikes. Wasn't paying attention there. Shouldn't have picked that up. But yeah, they go up and down. You know, you just have to time it and kind of go over it, kind of like those green laser platforms. Man, these guys. This game actually, it's funny. It's a lot more difficult when you're actually timed to get some of this stuff done. Because I don't want to make, you know, really long videos to get one level done. Some of the later levels are actually quite large, so I might end up making a video per level once I get to the much harder and longer levels. Haha, yeah. But some of these do, you know, can stretch out for 10 minutes apiece. So in those cases, I'll probably just, you know, use an entire video just for a single level. Man, this thing is stubborn. Okay, there we go. Oh, I didn't even have to come back down here. Oh, I thought that was a yellow block. Yeah, I only have a handful more to get, and they're right here. So yeah, there's those spikes. They're really not that difficult to get past. You know, you can just time it, and you move fast enough that you're really not trying to do any kind of pixel perfect stuff. Yeah, there are a couple areas that have ice like this, and they do become a little tedious at times, but they're not terribly difficult to get past. There we go. So we got that one done, and I think I have enough time left for the normal difficulty. So yeah, eventually I will have all the levels opened up, and I won't even be attempting them, because I'm just trying to go through and finish each level as I unlock it. Hopefully it doesn't get too monotonous for you guys, because you're listening to the same music over and over again. But, yeah. There we go. Also, yeah, here's an interesting little thing. Press that button and it switches the pillars. Ooh, that's close. Kind of like the Legend of Zelda with those colored pillars. It just switches back and forth between them. And I think, yeah, the button actually changes colors. Whatever the color of the button is what pillar is up. So yeah, oh no, you can't be serious. No!
Oh no!
I trapped myself there. Let's try this again. Yeah, I do silly stuff sometimes like that. Even though I did beat this game in its entirety, it can still catch you off guard if you're not paying that close attention. So yeah, I'll also post a link in the description of each video to RMN. It's a really great site. If you are interested in making RPG Maker games, oh wow, that was really close and stupid. Yeah, they allow you to host games directly on the site. You don't have to. A lot of sites don't have hosting. You have to post it to something like Mediafire or something like that. And since Mega Upload, that site is gone, and the rest of them are under attack, because of that. It's nice to have a place to be able to host a game and not have to you don't have to worry about your resources being elsewhere. Plus, there's a lot of really great games posted there. Most of the games aren't exclusive to that site, but most the makers that make some of the really good games got their start there. So yeah, you should definitely check it out. And oh man, you gotta be kidding me. It's not entirely RPG games, but that is the main staple of the site. So again, if you like RPG games, you should check it out. It is a great site. I still have enough time. I should be able to finish this. So yeah, it looks like I do finish a full level per video, even though it's not the entire level in the same video. And I know this is kind of tedious here, but I am going to go back and grab that. Oh, that was close, that life. Because I do tend to get careless when I'm under pressure. Oh yeah, this place. Yeah, that spike block flies around that little area, and you have to time it and be really careful. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, let's get the green pickup. So yeah, some of the pickups are, they're in plain sight. You just have to figure out how to get to them, or damn, this is gonna be tough. Or you have to finagle your way through.
Oh no!
So yeah, that's another reason why I got that extra life. So I did not remember that was there, but I'm glad I grabbed that. So now I have to be super careful not to do anything stupid. I think I want the red down anyway. Yes, I do. Oh, come on. Sometimes hesitation is actually bad in this game because the enemies will eventually cluster like this. And they can't come over here, so this is kind of a test of patience. Hopefully they cooperate like that. There we go. I only have a handful more to grab. Just take my time.
Oh no!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! I can't believe I did that. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I will get that off screen. I will finish that level, and I will come back. I think that this is part 3, and I'll be back in part 4. So I'll see you then.